Hi guys, it's time for another custom ROM review, and on today's menu we have SlimKat. I already reviewed Slim Bean back on Jelly Bean and I was pretty satisfied, but I had some quirks like the hard lag and everything else. But I can tell you up front, in a lot of ways SlimKat is superior, but let's get to that a bit later. First of all, I want to tell you a few features that are missing maybe you could want to have. The first thing is Halo. This could be a bummer for some people, maybe some not. And the second one would be lock screen notifications. I really like them, but also there's an easy solution for that. Just download Niels notifications and the floating panel. This should be a more than great alternative, and maybe even better one because it has a lot more features. But so let's get to the features we have here. The good thing about Slim Bean, it has a lot of original features, like the real dark slim, which they invented as far as I know. Also, another thing would be the Slim Pi, as you can see here, where you can get really crazy with 5 buttons in the first row and 7 buttons in the second row. This is pretty nice. Also, they brought to KitKat, as far as I know, the 8 target lock screen, which I so love. Another thing which I'm pretty sure is their thing because it's called Slim Recents, is the Slim Recents panel, which replaces the stock one. And I think this one is so much smarter because, as you can see, you have a lot more recent tasks you can see, and you also on a long click get different options. You can directly jump into the app info, which is normal, but you can also directly get into the Play Store, which is a pretty handy thing, I would say. You can tap it here and make it big or small. You can jump right in between. So I think this is the better solution after all. The next thing we have, as you can see here, the 5-button navigation bar, fully customizable, also with the 5-bar with the rings. You also get options like, let me quickly check. You get notification lights where you can set up the LED controls. You get list view animations. I'm pretty sure all of you know this is the animation while scrolling. Absolutely fantastic thing. I don't want to miss out anymore. You also get CRT animations, quiet hours is there. You have the fully customizable quick settings tiles. And one new goodie would be notification reminder, as you can maybe see already here. You just tap usually here on the side and you can set up a reminder. Set up a title, set up a message, and when you hit OK, you can either hit with no notification or set a time. You set a time, and at that moment you set it, you will get a reminder with a certain notification sound. So especially pretty useful for people like me with the memory of a goldfish. I really use that a lot and I really like it because it's a very quick way to set you a reminder. So let's get over and talk about performance and the battery life. Let's start with the kernel here. We have the Slim kernel here, which is one of the more feature-packed out-of-the-box kernels on a ROM. You have options like GPU max frequency, you have sound control, where we can boost, as you can see, the headphone on the power amp for the speaker and the mic and all the stuff. You can overclock, underclock if you want to. A lot of people underclock for saving battery life. Why not? You also can undervolt. About the battery life, since it uses Slim kernel, which also was used by Carbon ROM, it's about the same battery life. It is slightly better here because I think it's better optimized for this ROM, and the battery life is ever so slightly better than on Carbon, but this also means it is just slightly better than stock Android itself. Let me get away of this. So in overall, but let's get to the performance. Performance is the one thing I'm absolutely amazed by this ROM, because like I said, the old Slim Bean had this hard lag, but this so far is the best performing, best experienced ROM I had so far. There is practically no lag. I've yet to see a ROM with that low amount of lag. It is super smooth, as you can see here. The camera won't even pick up that many frames because, like I said, it is so smooth. The browser as well. This is because of my custom. Just please don't mind that. As you can see here, this is absolutely fine. The jumping between the apps is fast. Everything, like I said, performance best on class out of the box I've had so far. Maybe you can get better battery life, maybe you can get better performance with other kernels, but like I said, out of the box it is the best, and I don't think the performance can really get any better even with another kernel. So like I said, you get a great amount of features. I'm not missing out on anything. So let's get to the summary. You get a great amount of features. Only lock screen notifications could maybe be something you miss. Maybe Halo, but otherwise you get all the good stuff, and you have to appreciate Slim for all it does because of its own features, because Slim Reasons is something a lot of other ROMs take from them. Slim Pi as well, and they invent a lot of features on KitKat, which other ROMs just copied, but they are the ones that created them on KitKat. So this is really something nice. Otherwise, there's one thing I could slightly maybe complain about, and that would be the organization of the features. You have a bit too many features scattered all around. As you can see here, you have the interface only to see 3 things here. Of course, if you go into it, there are more features, and this is nice, but I think, as you can see here as well, on the navigation, you have global menu, navigation, Slim Pi. This all makes sense, and also for the display and the notification light. But it also isn't really efficient in terms of the place, because you have one whole menu point here just for those 3. You have one for those 3. And personally, I prefer if I have one place with all the custom ROM features. This also allows me to a better separation for custom ROM features and stock features, because some people maybe don't even know where a feature belongs or where you can find it. It's a bit hard to find it if you're coming from a different ROM maybe, or a stock ROM. So it all makes sense. This is not a problem, but personally I would prefer it if it would be in one place, like Slim options or Slim settings or anything else. But so let's get to the point. Best performing ROM out of the box. Battery life is more than just okay. Feature set is, I got everything I wanted. I didn't miss out on anything. And then there's the cool things like Slim Pi if you want to use it, or the navigation bar. You have the Slim Reasons, the 8-slugger tagger. You have about everything. So in overall, this is right now, I would say at least among the 3 best, if not the best, just because of the performance. Because I get all the features on other ROMs as well, but I don't get this performance out of the box. And right now, recently, I don't even like to change the kernel that much. So this is my highest recommendation for now, until I maybe find a better ROM. Okay. Until next time, if you like the review, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment if you want to. Okay, bye.